Thought you were blowing me off, Ron.
No, I would never do that.
I know, I'm just teasing. I found some White Right Texas YouTube video to share.
I got a little video we could play as well.
Cool, I got about 100 people watching right now. So.
We got some of our guys.
Go ahead, let me know when you're ready to play it.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. It's Farm Show Week. Hashtag NFMS. And I'm drinking my Pure Leaf tea, Ron. NFMS22. That's the hashtag that the social media people that are running the farm show wants us to use. So we're getting that out there. So if you post about the show, put that hashtag NFMS22.
You'll get it.
And then they're gonna recognize it. So. But welcome to Outlawed with Ron Stone. I'm Jason Schultz with the Beer Money Pulling Team. Ron Stone over there, that way. Oops, that way. Ron's
Where am I? I'm looking for this video.
Ron's over there. And what's in the tea, though? You're right, Brad. What's in the tea? I'm hoping nothing because I'm on a diet. I drink it because it's like 0 sodium, 0 carbs. I can't say it tastes really good, Ron, but it's still tea.
Yeah, it sounds yummy.
So. But it's Farm Show Week. We announced our competitors last night for the Pullers Championship. That was fun, well received.
Yeah, I've seen some activity there surrounding that. That's pretty cool. A lot of folks excited to get in there.
Somebody said, it's a popularity contest. And I said, yeah, it's called a fan vote. The fans vote for who they want to see there. We invited the top competitors in all the classes, and a lot of people, shouldn't say a lot, but we got some turndowns because of the time of the year. So then we went to the next person on the list. So we rolled it out. So we're really excited.
Yeah, and I'm sure similarly to Cowtown Showdown coming up in March, we have some pullers that simply can't make it because they're waiting on parts. So
right. No. Everybody that we talked to, some of the pro stock guys, Mastersons, some of the big name pro stock guys that were invited, or they got into the fan vote, but they turned their spot down. Hey, it's how it goes. I mean, we get it. They're like, hey, we love what you guys are doing for pulling, and we're good to go. You know what I mean? So it's all fun. It's all fun and games until Greg Porter shows up.
That's right.
Let's play this video here real quick. I put together. We got 3 guests on the show tonight.
I'm proud of you, Ron. Your booking agents are getting better, bud.
I know it. They're getting better. I'm been working on them.
Hey, I know that guy.
Gray, where are you in the closet? Where are you at, buddy?
No, I'm actually outside the pulling trailer in the Jeep.
Oh, gotcha.
That was the big win Friday night.
Yep.
I recognized the walk-in, and I knew that's when he was hooking up.
Hostile environment.
He's a Busch Light Pro. That's my new joke. Busch Light Pro. I think it's money.
We got to ask him about that tonight.
I think he was drinking Busch Light and Toma when I saw him, Ron. Holy God, where was that at?
Give him a round of applause. Nice hook for Grant Mitchell.
How far was that? Like 490?
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
That was some Ulmer stuff there. I love that tractor. That's so sharp.
Beautiful.
Mark Roberts of Spanky's Toy. Looks like we got a new leader. Give him a round of applause. He had a good head of steam coming down the track.
With Clint Benning winning the class, that pushed him right up to the top spot in the point standings. Gray Porter, Mercer, Missouri, Gangrene.
Kate Linda knew Gray Porter was on. Gray, those are don't click on it. It's called clickbait.
Over yours, Gray.
Oh, could it get any closer than that? Could it get any closer? He's right there.
100 pounds. 4.5-inch max turbo exhaust, 24.532 pulling tires. Have to run the OEM chassis on these machines. Here we go, the hostile environment, Mr. Grant Mitchell out of Ollie, Iowa.
There it is.
That's
Great. The most important question I have for you tonight, is it Louisville or Louisville? How do you say it?
Louisville.
Louisville. Ron?
Right.
Ron?
Spoken like a Missourian, I guess.
Ron? How do you say it?
Louisville.
So
Louisville.
So I'm going to spell Ron. Lua. I'm going to type this in the comments. So that's how Ron, watch the screen. Give me a second. That's how Ron says it.
Yep.
Gray, you're going to Louisville, kid.
Louisville. Yep.
That's right.
I love it. Hey, you guys hook tomorrow night, right?
Yep.
So the tractor's already in Broadbent and parked there?
Correct. Yep. We got it in about 4:30ish. We got it all in there and weighed in. So we're ready to go for Wednesday night.
I love it. Do you guys have your pulling order already, or do you not know?
Yep. I'll be third hook.
Okay, who's first hook?
I'm be honest with you. I don't know. There was no one in the first and second slot when I left. So
Last night, Charles Posch is one of our admins on Beer Money. He does the Sidetrack show, and he studied it kind of like that. Who's Sheldon from Big Bang Theory? Yeah. He said first and third hook have the best chances over all the years of winning it. Great.
I like to hear it. I'm
just telling you.
Charles has too much time on his hands.
What's that, Ron?
Charles has too much time on his hands.
No, he went into it deep last night, and he was sober, I swear. And he was like, he said he studied like the last 5 years, Greg, and I'm not trying to jinx you or anything like that. So I've only got the pull there once. I was first hook and got sixth place, so maybe I suck. I don't know, Greg.
Well, I like the enthusiasm.
Dude, what an honor to be invited to the farm show. You know, Ron and I have been posting on the Facebook page. It's a tremendous honor. Stuff that people remember their whole lives, you know, the chance to compete at the National Farm Machinery Show. I've only been there once. I don't know if I'll ever get back again, but when they pulled me down that ramp, Gray, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. And I looked around and I love big crowds. I was like, hell yeah, these are my people. So,
Yeah,
and then you guys are the pro stocks, and I love all the pulling classes, but the pro stocks are by far the most popular class at Louisville. I always feel bad because they run you guys last, and then when it's done, everybody bails, and the three competitors on the track, and there's like 10 people left in the stands. But
yeah,
that's just how
my
it
feelings
goes.
wouldn't be hurt if I got to do that this year.
Yeah, no. I'd be like, everybody stay. Everybody stay. I'm going to be awesome. I'm going to talk for the presentations. No, great. Super happy for you guys. It's so fun to see social media now, because I'll tell you, 4 or 5 years ago, pullers were not posting on social media like they are now. I mean, I run my timeline now on Facebook, and Ron and I were joking about this. Everything's, NFMS 22 and Louisville, National Farm Machinery Show. Every puller is showing their rig. It's just so fun to see everybody sharing that. And like the algorithm is just going crazy right now. Like I was telling Dave Nelson, you got to put a title in your video, Dave. It doesn't matter, so it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, because Facebook doesn't know who to show it to if you don't put some kind of title in there. And I'm not trying to give you any social media pointers, Gray, but that's what I would do if I was you.
All right.
Well, cool. So you and Meddings battled it out to the bitter end, and you guys are in the same class tomorrow night, right?
Yes, we are.
Or did you walk up and do a little side bet like on the Street Dragster guys or anything like that? Or?
No, we didn't. I don't know if I want to take that bet. He's been pretty good at Louisville. So
now, I know Meddings really well. They don't put intercoolers on. They just put the big charger on and different things like that. What's Gangrene? Do you guys put the full cooler on, or what do you guys do?
Nope. So usually we'll just run like a 5.4 Weimer, or we'd run our setup from Outlaws. And this year we actually went up to a 5.75 Weimer, and we have no intercooler or anything still, but I guess it's a step up for us.
No, it is. And that's really what I want the fans to understand. I love the Outlaw 5-inch Pro Stock class. It's an amazing class, but there's a there could be 1,000+ horsepower difference between a 5-inch Pro and what I would call the big Pro, just not trying to be mean.
Yeah.
But I just call them the big Pros. I know some of them are running 6.25-inch wheels on some of those Chargers, you know what I mean? And I've heard some crazy ass horsepower numbers, and I don't want to ask you any numbers because I don't want anybody asking me my dyno numbers. But did you guys pick up a good going from the 5-inch to the 5.75?
Absolutely. We picked up actually a lot more than we thought we were going to. So we're pretty excited.
Good. So you got the hammer lever ready?
Oh yeah. I've been working on it.
She's going to whistle a little bit more, Gray. So be ready. So.
That's what I heard. We were warming it up there before we left home, and man, it had a whistle to it. It's pretty fun to listen to, I guess.
Yeah. It's going to have the womp womp's going to be a little more distinct. If you don't.
Gray, tighten up those shoulder belts a little tighter, buddy. Did you watch that video from Rock Valley?
Oh yeah, I went through a nice little shimmy back and forth there in the roll cage.
Tighten those belts up, buddy. Tighten them up.
All righty.
Ron, he's young. So. Gray, what's it mean he didn't pay the light bill?
Lights went out.
He dropped his phone. You all right, Gray?
I think I'm alive. I don't know. I think they took the keys from me.
Ron, they're getting all the pullers to go to bed early that are competing tomorrow. They got a big day.
Got a curfew, I guess.
Yeah. If anybody's watching right now, we got Gray Porter, driver of the Gangrene Pro Stock, competing tomorrow night in Louisville, as Ron says it. And he is also our 2021 Outlaw Points champion. 2 points championships in the last 3 years, right, Ron? For Gray?
19 and 21, right, Gray?
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's no easy task with that group of guys you're hanging with there in that class.
Yeah, boy, we got a good class there at the Outlaws. It's always fun to go out there and compete against all of them. So,
it's fun to see. It's fun to see you guys there. You're the only 3 pros there though from the Outlaws, right? Both Medding tractors and yours.
I believe so.
I think because Ron and I were going through the list this weekend to make our post, to celebrate all of you guys on Facebook, and I think pretty sure that was it when we were going through the list like that. Yep. What does it mean? I mean, for the average fan that's watching the show right now, and please, if you have any questions for Gray, type them into the comments. What does it mean to be at Louisville? What, like you've been going there as a kid? Like, what's Louisville mean to you and the Porter family?
I mean, it's the biggest honor you can get in pulling, really. Just go here, have fun the whole time. You hang out with all the pullers, get to know everyone. And then, going into Freedom Hall, there's really nothing like it. Gets you a nice adrenaline rush and get out on the track and have fun.
Now, how many times have you been in the seat at Louisville?
This will be my second time.
Okay. How did we do the first time?
The first time, I think I got 7th.
Okay. Is it top 4 to the finals for the pros, right? Or
I think they changed that this year. Is top 3 now?
Yeah, because they have 4 classes and they take 12, right, to Saturday night?
Yeah, I think so.
Good deal.
Hey, did you notice that, of course, folks watching will notice that Josh isn't with us tonight. Josh usually comes on and hangs with us. But you notice he's commenting over. I didn't know they had internet in lockup.
Oh, I love it.
I always give Josh a hard time. It's all in fun. So, Gray, how many folks come down with you? The whole fam?
So right now, me and my brother Galt, we were the ones that drove the semi over, and then Dad was in South Carolina at some meetings, and then he flew over. We actually just picked him up from the airport, so he just got here. It's just us 3 this year.
It's not a far drive to the airport at all.
No, it's not. I think it's 1 mile or something.
Honestly, I think it'd be quicker if you wouldn't get run over. You could just hop the fence and run across the interstate. But that's a pretty treacherous.
Yeah, I believe you.
AJ Huffman's got a good question there.
Can you see that, Gray?
So he's always wondered if there's a substantial gearing change for a short track versus a normal 300-foot track.
I wouldn't really say substantial, but I mean, there's always, I guess people look at it different, whether you want to go down a gear, make sure you have the torque and everything, or do you want to go up a gear, try to get some momentum. Really, we don't change too much from what we run in Outlaws.
Okay.
Ryan Mitchell wants to know if he can borrow your turbo to put on his Light Pro, that 575 Weimer before he heads in there.
He might want to see how I do tomorrow night. I don't know how it's going to do. We didn't do any dynoing with it, so.
You didn't?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
We got it, I think, a week before Louisville, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would say, once Ryan passes tech, you just pick the hood up and put a blanket over it, and you guys can lay underneath there.
Yeah.
That Light Pro's got a big whistle on it.
Yep, that'll get her singing.
I don't think I could light her.
It'd be fun to try, though, Ryan. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Can you see that question, Gray?
Okay, yeah. I mean, at that shorter track there in Louisville, I mean, Dad's always told me, he said you want to get out of the clutch a lot quicker, make sure you get everything going, try to pick up some momentum before that sled hits, try to drag you down a little farther. So I'd say, yeah, we're a lot more aggressive on the clutch.
Same tires as you run outdoors, Gray, or did you guys try anything different? What tires?
Nope. It'll be the same tires. We did a little changing with tire pressures, just try to see how it worked.
Yeah. How many years has Gangrene been at Louisville? I mean, I feel like I've seen it there a lot.
I honestly, ever since I was a little kid, we've been coming here, with
Yep.
Dad, he'd always pull here. So, I mean, I'd say every bit of 20 years.
Yep. Does your dad have any, what's his best finish over the years?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know what his best finish is, but Gage, my oldest brother, I think it was in 2018 or 19. He finished 5th for us. We were right on the bubble, and the last tractor knocked us off the bubble that year.
To move into the finals?
Correct.
Yep. So, good deal.
Who scares you the most tomorrow night?
Everyone. I mean, Tinker Toy. I mean, you come to Louisville, Tinker Toy's the name you think of. He's done it forever, and I mean, what is he, like a 13-time winner?
He's kind of like Michael Jordan of tractor pull.
Yeah. Practically, if you want to put it in basketball terms, I'd say Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I used to cheer for the NFL, but when the Packers lost this year, I don't watch NFL football anymore.
I stopped when my Chiefs lost. So,
Gray, what are you seeing for what are you hearing from the locals down there for crowd? So the farm show actually starts tomorrow, right? Or did it start today?
It starts tomorrow.
Okay, because what did a lot of the pullers get down there and like park across the road, and then they opened up the broadbent parking like today? Because it looked like I saw a bunch of videos of everybody rolling in.
Yep. So we got here last night at 12:30, and they had a parking lot set off side for us, and we all just pulled in there. And then they opened up the broadbent pits at 2 o'clock, and then we could all start going into the arena.
Nice.
Good deal.
Nice. So crowd-wise, are you seeing? I mean, are you hearing that it's going to be a good show? Or have they talked about ticket sales or anything like that at all, or crowd or?
I assume. I mean, every year it's really good. I haven't really heard anything about it, but I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be sold out. We had some extra tickets we weren't going to use, and we posted them on. They sold within a day. So,
okay, good.
I mean, sounds like it's going to be pretty good.
And I'm just going to ask, because before somebody else does, what are they saying about masks? What are you hearing?
I haven't heard anything.
Good.
Good.
I hope it's one of those things where they just put a sign on the door and leave you alone.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I want to video the person who has to tell Clint Medding to put a mask on. I want to be there for that, because that would be money.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see that one.
Yep, we all would.
What's the weather like down there, Gray?
Oh, man. This is the best I've ever remembered the weather being in Louisville. It was 57 today, and tomorrow is supposed to be 66. So standing out there putting that stack on for the inside, usually it's 20 degrees and you can't screw any of the screws into the pipe or anything. It's freezing. This year, I mean, we're out there sweating.
Well, typical weather out here where you came from. It was 67 today, but yet they're calling for a snowstorm tomorrow night. So
yeah, I believe it.
See, if you live in Wisconsin, it's just freaking cold all the time, and we don't get like teased. Like one day in Missouri, it's 70, and then the next day it's not. And yeah, it's better. We just don't even tease you up here at all. Like it got 30 today, and I didn't even wear a coat. Like summer, let's roll.
Oh yeah, you get used to it after a while.
Yep.
AJ Huffman is asking a question there.
The plastic wrap on the tires, Gray. Why does everybody do that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really a fan of it, but the reason they do it is keep the tires nice and black when they go into broadbent. That way when all the fans are walking around, just your tractor's appearing better. Make it look good.
Yep, totally understand. It's 75 here at the Oakland airport, Tim Perry says so. Tim should be flying to Louisville, right? His super farm's there, isn't it? Pretty sure. If that's Tim from California, I think that's where Oakland is. So we'll find out in a second. So great. And who do you want to thank and all the good stuff like that? Because we gotta be a good Samaritan.
Absolutely. I mean, the list goes on and on. I gotta thank my family, for making all this possible, helping me work on it, throughout the year. And then the Outlaw Association for putting on a lot of good hooks, giving me a chance to go out there and perform. It's just a blessing to be able to go out there and compete against people you'd call family. It's just a really good time. But, the list goes on and on. We'd be here all night if I thanked everyone.
Yeah. Ron, is this when we tell them there's 37 hooks next year for points for the Pro Stocks, or should we wait till after Louisville?
Pretty close, 35.
Okay, not bad. So, Gray's going, you guys are killing me.
I'm really looking forward to that new one in Colorado. I've never seen 3 tracks at the same time going.
3 tracks? What?
Yeah.
I thought they said there was 3 tracks.
Oh, that's news to me. I didn't know.
They have garden tractors on one, Gray.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yep, and then they just line them all up and ram them out.
Yeah, they're excited out there. They want a big show.
Yeah, they've already been messaging us. I've been talking to that JD Darnell, I believe. He said that he swears there was over 30,000 people there last year. They had monster trucks and backflip and dirt. It was like a circus.
Concerts.
And then the pulling and everything. So, it sounds like Mardi Gras, Gray. So I might have to run out there with you guys. The 4-1s are not there for points, but I think they're having a 4-1 class. So long as it doesn't compete with anything with the Outlaws, I'm going to come west with you. So.
All right. Well, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy season, buddy.
It's going to be awesome. Ron, do we got anything left for Gray?
I don't think so. We've got a couple more guys we want to get on here. So, Gray, we just want to say good luck tomorrow night, buddy. Give it all you got.
Can you, Gray, can you polish the Outlaw sticker so it shines?
Oh, absolutely.
Sparkles.
That's already been done.
That's good. Good. That's important.
Make sure that Case IH sticker is nice and clean too on that John Deere.
All right, I guess I'll do that one.
Got to give you a hard time.
Well,
Great,
it looks like I am going to Colorado. Great. I just found that out right here.
Yeah, I wondered when you said that. I thought maybe something happened I didn't know about. But yeah,
well,
you're the point.
The tentative schedule doesn't have them on there that I saw.
Oh, you must have the old tentative schedule. I
do.
have the new tentative schedule.
You know, I kind of like help you guys out and stuff with the social media. You'd think I'd get a little privy. I mean, I don't have a pro stock like Gray does, but still like to know what's going on around here.
If you go to outlawpulling.com, go
Yep.
to the pullers section, you pull up a PDF copy and print it off on your printer at home.
Dave, Gray, have you seen Dave Nelson down there at all being a big deal walking around with his coat on?
Oh yeah, I saw him there. We were pulling into the pits. He was there directing all the semis parking. So
Good.
saw him running around.
They give him the important jobs.
Oh, absolutely. He
was-
parked us up there pretty close to the front. So I mean, outlaw family's got to stick together.
Yeah.
Is he walking around with his phone talking to himself like he normally does?
So I won't comment on that.
Oh, Van Beek says, "Good luck, Gray." That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
He's our fearless leader. So,
All right,
He's our
Gray.
fearless leader. Great, you are so fun to talk to. I love your whole family. You guys are a lot of fun. I just love your enthusiasm for life. I mean, and the fact that you have a John Deere tractor. Sorry, I mean, I get it. It's kind of you don't have a choice. It's what you're born into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what you're born into. Great. Are you engaged? Are you in love or anything?
I'm not engaged. I am not.
Are you in love by any chance?
I did.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, I just
Yeah,
want to know,
boy.
like, can I auction you off Friday night when I run into you, or like, hey, he's a big deal. He's a pro stock puller. Or how do you want to do this? I mean,
I
should I
got
not
a
do that, or-
girlfriend, but you ought
You got
to
a
take that up
girlfriend?
with her.
is she going to be down there with you?
Nope. She's
Does she
actually
watch
she's got
this
to
show?
work.
Does she watch the show by any chance?
Yeah, does she watch the show?
I'm not really sure.
I better
Okay.
be careful. I should watch.
Whenever, just in case, when Jason asks that question, if you're in love, you say yes.
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
You say yes.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm just messing with you, Gray's girlfriend. I'm just having fun. I'm kind of a prankster like that. Gray's nothing but lovely and faithful. So it's all good.
All right, Gray. Good luck tomorrow night, my friend. I'll be there cheering for you.
Go get her done.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on here. It's always good to be here talking to you guys.
Thanks for taking the time for us, buddy.
Gray, when you think it's ready to go, count to 2. Okay.
All right, we'll do.
You got what? Just let her spool, buddy. Let her spool. Thanks,
All
Gray.
right.
Yep.
Thanks,
see
buddy.
ya.
Good night.
We like Mitchell. What happened to Mitchell to us here?
They
Yeah,
did-
I've been moving around trying to find better Wi-Fi. I've been in and out, so I've moved to my pickup now to get see if I can get a little better reception. So anyway, bear with me, guys. So
You're not much to look at anyway, but you sound good, and that's all that matters.
hey, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Hey,
what
Jason
the-
likes to give me a hard time, tells me I have a face for radio.
If I was good looking, I would be unstoppable. With this beautiful personality and salesmanship, if I had any kind of looks, I'd be bigger than the Donald Trumpster. That's all I'm going to say. So I've been suffering. I have to work extra hard, guys. That's all I'm saying. So,
We've got Ryan Mitchell on here, outlaw points champion in the 540 light pro class, the hostile environment. John Deere, which we commonly refer to as the Busch Light tractor.
it's a Busch Light Pro. You got to say all
Busch
three.
Light
now.
Pro.
Busch Light Pro.
Busch Light Pro.
A
What's
lot,
the story?
a lot of
what's the
guys
story
call it the
there,
corn
Ryan?
cob. So
They call it the corn cob.
yeah, that's what a few of them call it. So I don't
Hey,
know.
Ryan.
It's been called a lot of things, but yeah.
Ryan, if you Google corn cob, do it
Yep.
in incognito mode. That's all I'm going to say. So,
I'll take your advice for that, or take your word for it.
He would know,
no,
Ryan. He would know.
So what happened? I had a couple buddies that got their combines wrapped last year with that corn theme for the Busch Light deal, and anyway, I reached out to one of them, and they got me in connection with Dahl Distributing, the marketing person there at Dahl Distributing. I was like, hey, state fairs, the Iowa State Fair is having the tractor pulls back for the first time in 4 or 5 years. I go, why don't we promote Busch Light and the corn for the growers, and John Deere. Heck, everybody likes John Deere, or most people do. I guess not everybody, right, Jason? So,
right.
But it's I don't know it. Okay, half. But and she thought it was a great idea. So she proposed to wrap it, and it's got a lot of publicity, and it's definitely been talked about. So
no, it's been awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely a crowd favorite, I think, wherever you hooked with us. So yeah, that was cool. I wanted to hear the story behind it. I wasn't sure how that came about, but I did notice in pulling some of that video that I was announcing in most of them, but Grant Mitchell was driving. Is that who's Grant?
That's my younger brother, Grant. So
okay.
we kind of jump back and forth between the Outlaws and the the PPL, the Western Series,
Sure.
and he's on the farm, and he drives it part of the time and kind of switch back and forth if we can. But he definitely did well behind the wheel of it. He almost probably does better than me. So he's got a better win record.
Yeah, he done a heck of a job. That pull at Britt, I think he was around 400 feet, I think, on his pass there. I was going to look that up.
No,
where he went.
Yeah, I couldn't make it to that one, but he won both. Well, he won every poll for the Outlaws there this year that he was in. In fact, I think we won all of them. I think that we were part of this year. So
yeah, I think you're right.
Which is, saying something, because Rich and Mike with Shag Nasty, I mean, they're always right there behind you. So we're right there with you.
347 is what he went at Britt. It looked like it was further than that, but yeah, great year for you guys with that tractor.
No, thank you. It's definitely been fun. So
Ryan, how long have you been?
We're not going to change too much on that thing. Well, not very long. So Bryce Van Ginren built this tractor for us, or helped us build the tractor. He built the chassis all the way up in the motor. And I want to say 6 years ago, we started on this project, and it took 2 years to complete it, and we've been pulling for 4, so not very long. But I grew up, my dad, took me and my brother around all the pulls down. We're from Southeast Iowa, so kind of the home of John Klug and the Red Baron, and and Ernie Ropp and Iron Elk. And growing up with them guys, it just pretty hard to get it out of your blood. So that's kind of how we got started. So it just it took something to finally get off and build one of these things. So anyway,
this is year number 2, right, Ryan?
Actually, it's year 3. We had some cobwebs in it. We've never put it on the dyno ever, and we had problems with water in it when we first put it together, and we popped a turbo, and I mean, we had slow problems that first year out, which kind of made it a little frustrating. But yeah, this is the second probably full year that we've been pulling. So yep.
Yeah, because this picture would have been pre-wrap, and then you put the wrap on last summer, right?
Yeah, we put him 4th of July, I think, is the date that we put it on, Jason. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because it was not on at Toma yet. I remember that. So.
No, it wasn't. I met you there with Rich and Mike, and said it was getting ready to be wrapped, but no, they hadn't come and done it yet.
No, it's just it's cool because it gets a lot of attention, and I'm sure Busch Light's very happy as well, and it's good for the farmers, and it's been great. I mean, Busch Light was so smart to do this thing, or Budweiser and Bud Light with all the corn stuff. I mean, you see it everywhere. They're well played in the marketing department. So.
Yeah, and I think they got some. I don't know if it's going to come out or not, or actually happen, but they've got John Deere on some cans, or I've seen some pictures of prototype cans with John Deere tractors on them. So yeah. Yep. I hope they continue. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What's the farm show mean to your family, Ryan? I mean, how long have you been going there and pulling? I mean, you talked about Klug and Ropp. Those are some of the names I grew up watching as well, and I get excited when I hear those names. But like, what does it mean for you to be at the farm show?
I mean, heck, it's the Super Bowl, and it's where it's invite only. as tight as the competition is in that low pro stock or light pro stock deal, you know, you have one bad night out and it can drop you a ways. And I mean, you just never know when you're going to go back. And I don't know, being my first time ever to go out there, I'm just kind of going to savor it and hope we get to go back. But like I said, you just never know. My brother and I talked to a guy out at Shipshewana there a couple weekends ago, and he said he'd been pulling for like 25 years, and his goal was to get to Louisville. And he said he's going to do it 2 more years, and if you don't make her, he's going to hang her up. And when you have somebody come up and tell you that, it kind of puts everything in perspective, you know. So this thing we're not going to take for granted, that's for sure. So
yeah, no, that's awesome.
Julie Horton is asking about the wrap for the trailer. Can you hear me, Ryan?
Yeah, I can hear you. We talked about it, but I don't know with the DOT if we want that much attention. So,
Ryan.
So, yeah.
Wait till you see my trailer. You just smile.
I have seen your trailer, Jason. So, yeah. Do you get any grief over that? I mean, do the DOT guys like that trailer or truck and trailer, or how does that work out for you?
State troopers and casual speaking, and we've had good conversations. That's all I'm going to say. So nothing bad, nothing real bad.
That's good.
So now, Ryan, Grant does some driving as well. Is he there with you this week?
No, yeah, he's definitely going with me. But yeah, we just got done with the tractor tonight and got it loaded up. We've had, I don't know, it just seems like there's gremlins and them things when when you want to go somewhere, you catch certain things here and there. And we had an exhaust gasket that we saw that was blown out of it at the last minute. And we popped the exhaust wheel out at Shipshewana and had to get it back, and just little things like that just kind of, thank goodness everything come together at the last minute. But yeah, we're ready to go.
Good deal. Good deal. What night do you pull, Ryan? I'm looking at the schedule here.
We pull Saturday afternoon. Yep.
Okay. So when are you headed out?
We're headed out tomorrow morning. In fact, we're going to try to beat this rain and snow. Yep.
Gotcha. Yep. I'm ditto. I'm doing the same thing. Mark Roberts, you probably ought to do the same thing, buddy.
Well, I'm already here.
Oh, you're already there. Okay.
Yeah. We checked in earlier today. We pull tomorrow night. So.
Oh, you're tomorrow night. Gotcha. Okay. That's right. Yep. Okay. Good deal.
So Ron, you're rolling out in the morning, right, Ron?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, we want to get out ahead of this snow, like Ryan was talking about. It's hard telling. I mean, they can.
Are you coming down, Jason?
Yep, I'm coming down Thursday. I got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to roll down Thursday. So
cool.
Well, we're not getting a whole lot of questions here tonight, Jason. Thought we'd have more than this, but I thought you blocked that gal there, Jason.
Well, her name was Linda David, and she was looking for love.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Teresa and Brad are having a conversation on here.
Yeah, we always get some spammers on here, guys. So they just, what are they? I think that's what we call them. So
something like that.
Yep. Well, Ryan, is there anybody you want to thank tonight before we let you go? And we're going to talk to Mark a little bit. So.
No, I'd like to thank my wife and kids for tolerating me, let me do this. So that's the first thing. And, my brother, if it wasn't for him, I couldn't do it either. I mean, he helps get that tractor ready every weekend and help me get to the show. And then we got a buddy, Brad Whaler, that goes with us most of the time as well. And, it's just, if I didn't have that crew, it'd be pretty tough to do what we love here. So, no, I just really like to thank him. And then Bryce Van Genderen, he's been there and he built the beast. So, if it wasn't for him, who knows where we'd be at. So, anyway,
got to make VGM Motorsports proud. So
yeah, there you go.
Great. Well, Ryan, Good luck. We'll see you down there this week. Ron's heading down tomorrow. I'll be down Thursday, and good luck on Saturday, bud.
No, I appreciate it. We'll see you guys down there. Thanks.
Thanks,
Good
Ryan.
luck, Ryan.
Right.
Get your ugly mug smaller, Ron. We got to focus on Mark.
I don't know that you need to do that, but that's fine.
Mr. Roberts, how are you?
I don't know about the mister, but I'm doing good.
How do you pronounce Louisville?
Louisville.
See, now I'm from that area there originally, and it's pronounced Louisville down there. Ask Josh. Josh, how do you remember it being pronounced? Josh is from West Virginia. He's from the general area there as well. I bet you he says Louisville. So, Mark,
is that 2 years ago, Mark, that picture?
That was probably, I'm going to say 19 or 20.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through your guys' Facebook page right now, looking at pictures. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, Mark, that tractor, that newest edition there is, a lot of people are amazed that that's actually a color that's offered by New Holland at the dealership, that Maserati blue.
Yes, sir.
Always get questions on that. So that is a factory paint on that tractor, correct?
That is correct. We order them in all the time that way, just to set them apart.
Sharp.
Yeah, put a little chrome on there. That it pops. It's a beautiful tractor.
Mark, how many years have you been going to the farm show? Just maybe as a spectator, and then when did pulling happen for you? For those of the people watching the show that don't know your pulling history.
Oh, I think I came to the farm show back in the late 90s. I can't tell you exactly when. Probably 98, 99, somewhere in that neighborhood. I started pulling in 02.
Okay.
And we didn't have much, but we just kept going a little bit at a time. But I can't tell you exactly the first year we pulled in Louisville. We did pretty well that year. So we got second on our qualifying, and I don't know where we ended up in the finals. We were way down there.
How long have you been running this particular tractor, Mark?
This is the same tractor I've always had. I just changed the hood, and I just changed everything on it, it seems like. Sold pieces off of it. The original tractor came from actually Kevin Lynn in Wisconsin. It was one of his local tractors he pulled with, and there's a little bit of it left, but not a lot of it left.
This is 2015, Mark, from your Facebook page.
Okay.
So that tractor's had a lot of passes down the track then.
Yes, it has. Yep.
Now, Mark, you had to go, basically you had to downsize your turbo to go back to Louisville, right? Because of the new outlaw rule. Didn't you guys put on a bigger charger this year?
Yeah, the outlaw rule, we can run a header and a bigger charger, and I had to go back to stock manifold and 3x3 NTPA style charger.
Okay, so did you go back to the dyno then, or did you guys kind of have that set up, Mark?
We went back to the dyno. We took it back to Joe Busch, and he tuned it in. It got done tuning in, I think, Wednesday or Thursday last week. Good. We got it back home Friday and put it back together over the weekend, and we came down yesterday started. So
nice. Good stuff.
No, we've had a lot of fun with it. And I got a big group of people that come down all the time. I think we brought 9 total people down with us. Started out Monday coming down here. So, and I got 2 tractors in the trailer. I brought Gary Barron down with me too. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we try to make it a kind of a family-friendly event for everybody. So, get them all involved. A lot of people's vacation and hang around with me. I don't understand it, but that's fine.
Now, Mark, you said you've been in Louisville since the 90s. How long have you been pulling in total? I mean, when did you start?
We started in 02.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Not too terribly long ago.
No. And I have pulled in Louisville, I don't know how many times, but both my Marky and Brett have pulled in Louisville also. So if the tractors had many drivers at Louisville, which I'm proud of that. I'm glad that they do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Get everybody involved with that. I mean, that's something not everybody can say they've done. Is every tractor puller wants to get to Louisville. And
yeah, and I'm proud every year they accept me. It's quite an honor. It's pretty exciting. You hope you make it every year.
So did you guys?
For my daughter and getting interviewed for something.
Did the wife bring a supply of cookies? Just
Yeah, we've got cookies with us. She is not with us. She'll come down Friday. We plan to make the finals, but we don't know that that's going to happen. So if we make the finals, she's flying down on Friday and going to join us and then go back home with us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I always that first year that Dave Bennett was retired from the Outlaws, I know he always got a handful of those cookies whenever she'd bring them like up to Wisner and places where you guys would pull with us. And that first year he was on retirement, I sent him a picture when I had a handful of cookies when she brought some up to the announcer stand there in Wisner that first year he was out.
Oh, yeah. And Dave Bennett, I can't remember. I think he liked peanut butter cookies or something like that. So she'd always make special cookies for Dave and take him like a whole bunch of them. So he got his special allotment. So I suppose, Ron, if you wanted special cookies, you told her she'd make you special.
All right. I'm not picky when it comes to cookies, Mark. Peanut butter, chocolate chip, you name it, I'm good. Just mix them up.
No, she enjoys that.
Maybe some milk. Milk is I need some milk when I eat cookies. So that's.
Oh yeah, we usually if you let us know ahead of time. Barry Averhall's, he likes chocolate milk and I love chocolate milk, so we have to get each other chocolate milk and cookies. Because when I see Barry, I give him cookies and chocolate milk. So
Kent Lord wants to know where you got the name from for the tractor.
Buddy of mine, Rob Polson. I don't know where he ever come up with it. Always called me Spanky for whatever reason. And when I started pulling, I didn't want to take pulling too seriously, so I wanted a name that was going to be kind of more comical, I guess. So that's where it kind of came from. Just a nickname I'd gotten from him, and he's the only one that ever called me that until I actually named the tractor that. So
gotcha. What's your biggest achievement, you would say, in pulling, Mark? Any big pulls or that really
the biggest achievement always is Louisville. In 19, we ended up winning the session we were in, got fourth in the finals. That's probably my biggest achievement. From there, it's the family enjoying pulling as a whole group. We all try to do what we can to go pulling, and that's a nice deal as a family to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm glad the wife's going to make it down there, spend the weekend with you down there. That's awesome.
Yeah, that picture there you're seeing is actually a friend of ours. His mom and dad are with us down here in Louisville. That's Andrew. Nelson, he's pulled it a couple times. I try to get people involved with the sport. If I feel they're capable of driving the tractor, we try to put something, at a local pull or something to get them on the seat, to get them excited about pulling.
Sure.
There isn't enough young people trying to do this kind of sport, and it takes a lot to do it. So we try to get everybody we can involved with it. And
that's great.
Yeah, once you put them in the seat, Mark, it's hard to stop writing those checks. So
ain't no doubt.
That's where the addiction comes. That right hand that writes the checks also controls the throttle.
Oh yeah, yep. And sometimes like checks that falls off the throttle every once in a while too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
What's the competition look like down there, Mark?
Well, you're coming to Louisville. There is nobody that's going to be easy. My whole thing is I hope I don't finish last, and everything above it is a win. So it looks very tough. Talked to a couple of them already today, and just walking through there at Broadbent, it's going to be tough. It's going to be enjoyable, of course, but it's exciting because a lot of these guys haven't seen all year pulling, so you don't know really what all they bring to the table either.
Right.
Well, the Super Farm class has been such a mainstay, Mark, over the years, and the competitors have stayed in that class and just keep getting better and better and better and better. It's amazing. So,
yeah, the class is fun in that, our horsepower is very similar all the time, and it comes down to being able to read the track and the driver and setting the tractor up right. And that's the fun part about it. And I don't feel I've pulled a long time, but I pull with a lot of people that have pulled it an extremely long period of time. The Alan Andrews and the Chad Weisenkamps and the Norm Cavans of the world have pulled a lot more years than I have. And, it's quite a feat when you go against them and you actually get ahead of them. So I always enjoy that because I respect the people that have pulled that long. Like I say, I don't feel like I pulled that long, but I have, I guess.
Yeah, one thing I always
that picture right there is worth whatever. It's worth
Right.
all of it right there. So
that was our first year there in 2019 that we came to Louisville, and we felt pretty good at that point. You know, you come and you do stuff, and yeah. Or that 2019, no, that was a big year there. Excuse me. The first year we got second when we pulled there. Yeah. No.
So, yeah, I was actually had a conversation with Alan Andrews just a couple nights ago, and we was talking about the Outlaw Super Farm class. And of course, you've probably heard me announce, you know, that class goes down to the wire, usually to the last hook of the season. It's so competitive.
Yep.
You know, and
yep.
Alan had commented to me that, you know, with the turbo rules and the Outlaws and the Outlaw tractors have really been forced to kind of look internally in the engines, you know, and really get the cam setups right and everything to search for horsepower, you know, elsewhere. So,
yeah, it's very competitive. You're looking for every little piece that you could put together of a puzzle. Yeah, there's no doubt. And back there a couple pictures ago, that there was a gal sitting on the tractor, and that was the year we won. That was Mike Witt had me come in early, and they did an interview with us for the local TV show, and that was the gal doing the interview with us. So, if you're wondering who that is, so I don't know what her name was, but she was there at 6:30 in the morning doing an interview with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must have been on a morning show there with a morning news show.
Yeah, and they said it showed up on at noontime too. I didn't get to see it live, of course, and I didn't think anybody'd be up at that time of the morning to watch the thing. And we come back in after having breakfast, and it was 8 o'clock, and I couldn't believe how many people see it on TV already.
Huh.
Because I figured if you were down at the farm show, you're not going to be up at 6:30 watching TV.
I was going to say, I bet Broadbent's pretty quiet at 6:30 in the morning. So
yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Jason will be there at 6:30 every morning.
No.
Well, I hope so. We're parked right outside of Broadbent. We, probably give him a cookie or something.
I'm not taking any of Dave Bennett's cookies. That guy's a legend, and I don't want to be responsible for his unhappiness. So
no, we don't want to make Dave Bennett unhappy at all.
Nope, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Well, unless he's watching, we ought to play a joke on him, Mark. We ought to take all the peanut butter cookies out of the container, and whenever Dave goes to get some cookies, tell him, "Oh, Ron Stone got all those."
Yeah, I don't think my wife sent any peanut butter cookies this time around. I suppose she's probably watching this thing. So if she is, and we make the finals, I have a feeling she'll be bringing peanut butter cookies for Dave.
So just tell him anyway. Tell him that Ron ate all those peanut butter cookies.
Yep, we can do that. That's no problem. No.
So what do you do for a living, Mark?
I manage a New Holland dealership in David City, Nebraska. I've been in service and been there for 16, 17 years. So we're just a one owner dealership. We don't have a big conglomerate of dealers or anything, but we try to do the best we can with what we got there. And I've got a really good crew that works with me. So it makes it easy to take off for the week. And, you get just a few phone calls, not too many. So,
yeah,
but it's all very good.
Yeah. That's good to have people there you can trust.
To
keep an eye on things. So,
yeah.
Well, Mark, you got anybody you'd like to thank? Any sponsors or anybody helped you with the tractor?
Benner Service is my main sponsor of the tractor. And if without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Take off of work and do everything else included with that. But, I've got a big help with the family and everybody that does everything. Because, as you know, my wife makes cookie and Brett does everything he can to help the thing go on. And the whole family it's a big deal for us to go pulling. And of course, Joe Busch, he puts the edge on the dyno and tunes it, stuff I can't figure out. So, but no, it's a lot of good people that help out and do stuff. And, I don't know how much time you got or whatever, but I got a story when I started pulling, and I didn't have nothing. I mean, when we started pulling, if we got anywhere out of last and beat somebody that didn't break, it was a win. and we didn't get many out of last places when I started pulling, but we were having fun. And when I was building the tractor, my wife asked me a question, because you go far pulling, and I started right out in Busch. And an outlaw was just a dream, and even pulling in Busch was a dream, the Nebraska Busch. And we made a statement, she says, when you build the tractor, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna pull, and I'm gonna have every piece of safety equipment on it that I can have. And with that, it led to, because when I was a child, my dad had a pulling tractor, and he pulled in Kansas City at the American Royal, the old American Royal in the 70s, in the early 70s, back when they didn't have smoke machines, and you stood by the window, stared at the top so you could breathe. But so he was an early influence on my tractor pulling stuff. But when I started pulling, I had made sure I had all the safety equipment on it, because one of our good friends got killed at a tractor pull back in Kansas in the early years. And that led me to safety, and that's, I believe in safety for tractor pulling. And so you've got to have that. That's why I didn't go far pulling or any of that kind of stuff. It was just, I wanted to be safe and had the family safe to go pulling too. So, and I still think of that guy all the time. I thought of him on the way down here. His name was Gary Capitious, and and his family, and they lost a great guy that had to pull that way.
Was that the Kansas tractor pullers?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
Yeah. No, my dad lived across the road from him for a lot of years. So
can't remember if it was Gary Shue or Gene. Can't even think of his last name. One of those guys told me that story.
Yeah.
About that happening. But well, Mark, good luck to you tomorrow night. We'll be there pulling for you.
Yep. Well, I hope so. We're going to have fun. We go have fun, and I get done, it'll be a relief because you made it and pulled, because that's what you always worry about. Yeah.
Lori Bauer says that sled operators like chocolate chip, just for future.
And Kevin and Lori do like chocolate chip, but I've seen Lori take about anyone out of there. She's got her special ones, and Nancy makes sure she gets special cookies. I do know that. She takes them up in a special little baggie for her and everything. So
very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, Mark, thanks for taking the time out for us tonight. Good luck tomorrow night.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate everything
Mark.
you do.
Thank you.
You bet.
So what did you learn tonight, Ron? I learned that I need to make more cookies for the sled operator. So that's what I learned.
Well, I learned we could play a joke on Dave Bennett. Is he like?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Mark, real quick. What hook position did you get? Cornwall wants to know.
We are number 2.
Number 2.
Yep.
Perfect. He asked that question right when we let you go, so I snagged you back quick. So
that's not a problem. I'm still hanging around here trying to figure out what just happened to me.
Have a good night, bud.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mark.
There we go.
We got 3 interviews in an hour.
Yeah, well, I tried not to talk too much. I got a little excited there.
You did a little bit.
Those pro stock guys, I love me some pro stock tractors. I think that everybody knows that. So
you'll be there Thursday afternoon, Thursday night?
Yeah, I'm going to buzz down there. I'm going to work until noon or so, and then I think it's 8 hours for me. Louisville is Central Standard Time still, right, Ron?
No, it's Eastern.
See, I got everybody telling me it's not. So
really,
I'm going to ask Google. Is Louisville?
I think it's Eastern. What does Google say? The old wise Google.
Eastern. Google says Eastern. So Coima says Eastern. So.
Yeah, it's pretty much straight south of Cincinnati. The line is a little further west. So, like I said, I grew up back there. I remember that. So, Josh is under the weather tonight. I was joking that he was in lockup. I mean, at least he says he's under the weather, but he's been watching here and commenting quite a bit. So, yeah, Willie and I are going to head down tomorrow morning and beat this storm out of here. And we'll be in attendance tomorrow night and be checking out the farm show during the day, Thursday and Friday, and we'll hit every session there. So
now, do you have to put Will in a wheelchair and push him around, or can he walk on his own now?
He's walking okay now. He's okay. He's walking under his own power. We just keep ATVs away from him.
It's always best to make fun of people around when they can't talk back, right?
You know what I'm looking for? I'm trying to find an Evel Knievel license plate to put on that four-wheeler that he rides around all summer, just so he can carry that badge around.
Good stuff. Good.
Yeah, I remember that story he was talking about there about that gentleman getting killed at that tractor pull in Kansas.
Yeah, Brad said that too. I don't know anybody who's gotten killed in pulling. I don't like to talk about it, obviously.
Yeah,
but
well, it just goes to show you the importance of safety equipment and sleds. I think what happened there, the story was that the sled really wasn't rated for the tractor, and the box actually came over on top of him.
Okay.
But yeah, good show tonight. Couple things about Cowtown I just want to throw out there. I know it's not an outlaw thing, but
it's gonna be okay.
Well, it kind of is, because we changed the rule in Pro Stock to go outlaw rules, since outlaw and a PPL Western Series are running the same set of rules for Pro Stock class with a 5-inch charger.
Yep.
We weren't trying to exclude anybody. We just simply didn't have anybody, with the big pros that, like you like to call them, and nobody had applied. So, but we had a lot of the Pro Stock guys with the Outlaws and the new PPL guys in that class wanting to get in there. So
good.
We just make it a little more fair for them, and we'll run that 5-inch charger, Weimer charger, for that Pro Stock class at Cowtown. So, and tickets will go on sale on the 28th of this month. If they go on sale any earlier, I will let folks know on Facebook and on the website, but I was told the 28th. So
have you been getting good traction on everything?
Yeah. I mean, I get blown up every day, and I know Ken gets blown up a lot about tickets, people asking about tickets. Yeah, everything's going great with Cowtown to this point. So,
yep.
And
I want to make all the young guns know that they need to get their paperwork in. So Titan Tire is going to make, it's Titan Tire, right? Ron, right? The sponsor?
Yes.
They're going to make some shirts for the young guns. So we need to know who's all going to be signed up for that. We got a little Facebook chat going with all of them. So that's a good thing there. I know a lot of people have been asking about Cowtown, so that's great. 3 million people have seen the Facebook page in the last 28 days. That makes me smile. So there's you and I. Man, we're good looking, Ron. How can, right?
You know what I'm looking for?
Seen the Facebook page in the last 28 days. These are some of the things we put together to kind of promote my buddy Ryan Roossinck. Said I could steal some pictures from him, and I got a couple from Clayton and one from Jesse Post, and I got a Deer Commander picture from Jesse.
The National Farm Machinery Show has a nice little write-up for each session of pulling there, and I wanted to copy and paste some of those and put on our Facebook page.
Is that on their Facebook page or their website?
It's on their website. I know I saw it on the
people
website.
are wanting, if people can't go, there's their live stream. Go to champpull.org. I will put that in the comments right now. And then the live stream is watchpulling.tv is the live stream. So for those of you that want to do that, and this is kind of what it looks like. I'm telling you, I mean, the Outlaws have outlawpulling.tv. Live streams are a big part of our future, fans. And for those of you that enjoyed Watch Pulling or outlawpulling.tv, it'll be a similar type of a broadcast, and it's really good for the promoter as well for people that can't be there. So please continue to support that. And then you can watch your favorite pullers.
There'll be people watching from all over the world.
Yeah. I would assume this is the biggest live stream in pulling just by pure, excitement, especially from the world thing.
Yeah. I would say so.
And yes, the Pullers Championships will have a live stream. Absolutely. So all the money from that is going back to the pullers as well. So that's why we're trying to have that big pot. So, and then somebody asked about DeCoin earlier. I know it's towards the end of the show, but DeCoin is March 4th and 5th. That's Southern Illinois Indoor Champ Pull. So a lot of pulls, Ron, to talk about. So
Yep. Yes, Josh. Cowtown will be live streamed. That's fullpull.tv.
Yeah.
Live streaming that. Can you bring that up there since you've got that page open? I'm at the National Farm Machinery Show, actually.
Okay. Where do you want me to go?
I don't know if it was under pullers
Media?
or no. Go under pullers.
This just shows everybody.
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw that, but they had a nice little write-up for each session that they touched on each puller that was pulling there. It was kind of neat how it highlighted our outlaws.
Has anybody talked about in the comments yet? Okay, no, not yet. I swear I saw somebody down there too. Ron, is your Case IH rep going to be down there to talk to?
I'm sure there'll be some down there. I'm not sure who all will be down there. The folks that I talk to on a regular basis, I'm not sure if he'll be down there or not, but I'll definitely stop in there and talk to him.
Okay, here is the farmshow.org. I feel like it might be on here, Ron.
Oh.
Ah.
Is that it?
2022 pullers. No. I act like I've never ran a website before.
What is yeah. I'm not sure where I saw it, but I'll try to put a link to it on the Facebook page. But it was pretty neat. It was high. I think the one that I saw that drew my attention to it was
I saw it on Facebook earlier too, Ron. I thought.
Yeah, Daly Paulson, her sister, put it on there. Her big sister put it on there.
Is it on Paulson's page?
It may be. Because it was highlighting, Daly Paulson's rookie season and taking second in points with the Outlaws in 2021.
So this is the Deer Commander team.
Young Guns.
This was cool. Her tractor on the dyno. This was fun. Kind of cool. You don't see that angle every day. Josh says farm show site under media.
Media. Thanks, Josh.
That says 2021. That says newsroom. So that's a cancellation of it last year. I don't want to start that rumor. I don't know.
I went right to it the other day. I don't know.
Yeah. Where are you now? Where are you now when we need you, Stone?
We'll get a link. We'll get a link on there.
I don't like to give up. Well, but fun guest tonight. It was fun to have everybody on, and it's what's great about this event, and all the associations come together to compete against each other, Ron, and that's truly what makes it cool. That's why when somebody says the Super Bowl of pulling, I agree 1,000,000%. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I kind of refer to it as. It's you bring all those pullers together, and the top in the class. The top, within the top 5 of the class, and you bring all those guys together and battle it out. So.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of fun. I meant to ask Mark how many super farms they take out of each session. I think there's 1, 2, 3 sessions of super farms, or 2, so they're probably taking 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know, Ron, what I want to do with you. I want to do the pick'em contest. Have you pick? I had Travis Schlabach pick last night on Let's Grow Pulling. So.
Let's do this.
Do a pick'em contest here.
What do I win if I get it?
Beer money merchandise. $250 for first, $150 for second, and then something for. Hey, did you know that I have the remedy for your home financing needs?
You do.
That's a shameless plug, everybody. But
Yeah,
hey, I'm not afraid. So our marketing department had never heard of tractor pulling. I had to get YouTube videos out. So I used those city slickers down there in St. Louis. So. This is Dave's video. He went live on the Outlaw. This is cool. This is what the pullers get drugged down the hall.
Oh, the butterflies.
Yep.
Head down that ramp.
Pretty cool. It's good to have Nelson down there with the camera and knows how to use it. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. The Super Indy Tona 5000. Yes, it is, Josh. I love it. I think Josh is better more in the peanut gallery, Ron. Don't you think he's a little more productive? He said he's been sicker than a dog and he didn't want to be on here hacking and coughing and stuff. So
yeah, I had that.
Did you have the good stuff?
The sinus thing that he's dealing with, I had it. Yeah.
Hey, did you see those belt sander races I went to this past weekend?
Yeah, I've seen those before. I saw that.
If you have an enlarged prostate, do this 15-second Japanese ritual before bed to shrink it almost.
So there's a one in Iowa, Ron. They go like 80 miles. Oh, they're drinking. Dang it. Can't promote that. All right, here we go. This is the modified class, Ron.
Let's not get quiet. Let's get noisy. Let's have some fun.
I wonder if there's some betting going on there in the crowd too.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun, Ron. That was a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Trying to find my pick'em contest. I'll find it. Give me a second. Don't give up on me, Ron.
So what year did you pull it?
So the first year 4 ones were in there was 17.
Okay.
And we won Badger State points that year, so we got invited. So
gotcha.
I really feel like Daly is the first non-points champion because she got second. I think it's so cool that she got in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really, really cool. I'm happy for her. And she can drive the wheels off that tractor, so. Good promotion for the Outlaws and for pulling. To have
Daly be pulling on Friday night.
Yep. Yeah. 4 ones are one and done. So
yeah.
Everybody, I'm putting the pick'em contest in the comments. I think as of last night, we had 350 people did the pick'em contest, but Ron's going to do his right now on national TV. So with me as host. So presented by the Beer Money Pulling Team. That's me. So the deal is, Ron, you're going to pick the winner in each class.
Okay.
So the lowest score for it's like golf. We're going to do the lowest score. If you pick the winner, you get 1 point. If your tractor or truck gets fifth, you get 5 points. And then the bonus points are if you pick a winner, Ron, if your pick wins their finals, we're taking 10 points off. So
now, just like real betting, like football or sports, not like that I've ever done that.
Right.
But the rule is you don't bet with your heart. It's going to be kind of tough for me not to bet with my heart here.
No. This is just for fun. We got to have a little fun with it. But first place is $200 in beer money. Second place is 100, and third place is 50. And if we can maybe throw some Cowtown stuff in there too, Ron, some prizes. So it's all
okay.
Good. Ron. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Ronald P. Peter. I was just having fun with you because you're my friend. Sorry. What's your email, Ron? Ron@outlawpulling.com, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Or is it general manager or VP? What are you? Aren't you a big deal?
Yep. Grand Poobah owner and vice president.
Okay. Can you see that okay? Do you need to put your glasses on?
I may actually. So I'm going to do that at this time. Put my smart glasses on here.
Pick the winner.
The winner. We've got 2 trucks in there. We got Charlie Miller. This is tomorrow night. Charlie Miller.
Yep.
And Joe Claypool. I'm going to flip a coin here. I'm going to go with Foxy Lady, Charlie Miller.
Okay. Super Farms Wednesday night.
Super Farm Wednesday night. Going to go with, put my money on blue here, Spanky's Toy.
Good choice.
Modified tractors. Cotton Candy, Cameron Neves going to put a third engine on there for the first time. Big Pros. Oh.
So you got to go Clint or Gray.
Yeah, got to flip a coin. Let's go Bulletproof Buck.
Light Supers.
Let's go with Brian Bowles, Alter Ego.
Okay. Super Farm Thursday night.
Super Farm Thursday night. Let's go with the Crop Doctor.
Two-wheel drive Thursday night. You have Cole and Whip It, right? Those are the two outlaw trucks on that one, I think.
Yeah, let's go Texas Two-Step, Cole Zychek.
Got to kind of go with that Louisville.
Donald in a close second.
Yeah. Pros on Thursday night. So Connor's in there, right? I think.
Gotta go with the Bullwagon, Connor Meding.
Yep. Limited Pros Friday night. So for Outlaws, you got to go Barrett or you got to go Daly.
Yep. Got to go with the points winner. High stakes horsepower, Gary Barrett, Daly in a close second.
Two-wheel drive Friday night. Got Robert from the Outlaws, right?
Yep.
Trevor's in there.
Yep. Let's
And
go.
3 outlaw trucks in there.
Let's go, Trevor. Sweet Heat. He's got a new body on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is the duel of the fuels.
Yeah.
So this you don't have to go outlaw here. You can.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Bone Twister.
Okay. It was funny. We had Travis on the show last night. He's not a big fan of mixing the classes, Ron.
Yeah.
But he missed not being in Louisville 2 years ago. So he basically said that on the show last night. So
let's see. There's no outlaws in this one, is
nope.
there? Let's go with the workhorse, Rob Russell. Superstock Diesel. Let's see. Let's go with Luther, Jim Greenway, Missouri boy.
And light pros, so the outlaw would you have what? Rich Johnson and then Mitchell, right? Hostile Environment and Shag.
Yep. Well, that's going to be a tough one. Because I've heard some rumors about some horsepower numbers here, but let's go with our guest from now. Let's go with Ryan Mitchell.
Good choice. And then so we have Lauren Paulson in here, right? And then I think that's our outlaw tractor in there. Yeah. And Tayton. Well, Tayton didn't run for points last year, but he is a young gun. So
yeah, he is. Let's go with Deer Commander.
Now, is Lauren coming with a brand new setup? Did he get out at all last year towards the end?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he caught on fire 2 or 3 times. So
okay, well, that's normal. It's all good. Those Alki tractors like to light on fire. So.
Maybe 4. Saturday afternoon, Pro Stock. Let's see. I'm going to say, let's go with Braden Schrammick. Get a Missouri boy there. Young blood.
And then full pulls around 245 feet. What's the winning distance in the Pro Stock class Saturday night, Mr. Stone?
What's the longest pull there you can get?
245.
Let's go 244.36.
Now, just for fun, Ron, I want to do a panel one where we're going to watch the comments, okay?
Okay.
Because we're going to see how smart our fans are. So we're going to do Outlawed with Ron Stone fan vote. We'll use my mortgage email address. That's how we keep it track. All right, so we need everybody to vote in the comments. Ron and I'll watch it for 30 seconds. We can't stay up all night, but let us know. Or no. Yeah, that's fine. Who do you think's there? Did I not hit submit on yours, Ron?
Maybe not.
Hold on. See, this is what happens. I get all excited and then I didn't. And I just submitted Mr. Outlaw and Ron stuff.
I thought I seen it say thank you though. But,
oh, did you?
I thought
what
so. You might have put me in twice. That mean I win double the amount if
absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's try
this game.
All right. So if anybody's, we got people watching. We just need them to vote here. So Ron Stone Fan Club. There we go. Ron
Fan Club.
Hey, everybody, put in the comments who's going to win. We'll let the fans pick, Ron. So type them in the comments who you think's going to win. And if nobody types anything, Ron, in, I guess we'll just know. But there's a little bit of a delay, so that's okay. So.
Sure.
Okay, Josh is saying Fox. We got to vote for Foxy Lady. Maybe we should just do one for Josh.
Yeah, we should have. He wasn't here though.
No, he did. He did do his own earlier today. He did text me. So.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Well, Foxy Lady it is. You getting a phone call, Ron?
Yep.
Okay. Is it
it's all right. Nah.
Oh, there comes some more votes. Ben Ellis Jr. I already voted for I think there's probably too much of a delay, Ron.
There is a bit.
I don't want to bore everybody. So sometimes I have good ideas, Ron, and sometimes I don't.
All right, you never know till you try, right?
Yeah, it's all good in the hood. We'll just
all good in the hood.
We'll just kill this one. Do you want to bring up that video one more time?
Sure.
Oh, I got it right here.
Yep. Here's a question you can put out there for this week. How do you pronounce Louisville? Is it Louisville?
Yeah, we want to know, is it Louisville like it's supposed to be like I would say it, or is it Louisville how Ron would say it?
It's supposed to be just because that's the way you say it?
Remember, I still had so much fun at the Take Care announcing with you. That was
let him hear you. Good pass for Gray Porter.
Grant Mitchell, hostile environment.
This is that big hook, right?
Yeah.
That long one?
That's 347 and change, yeah.
Give a round of applause. Nice hook for Grant Mitchell.
Somebody's sucking up to you, Stone. Skilling is.
What's that?
He said that's how Ron said it. Move it.
Mark Roberts of Spanky's Toy. Looks like we got a new leader. Give him a round of applause. He had a good head of steam coming down the track.
With Clint Manning winning the class, that pushed him right up to the top spot in the point standings.
Everybody else, Ryan's first.
Gray Porter, Mercer, Missouri, Gang Green.
Roberts has been there. I don't know all the tools. Wonder if Trevor's been to Louisville before.
I'm not sure. I don't think he has.
Oh, could it get any closer than that? Could it get any closer? He's right there.
100 pounds. 4.5-inch max turbo exhaust, 24.532 pulling tires. Have to run the OEM chassis on these machines. Here we go, the hostile environment. Mr. Grant Mitchell out of Ollie, Iowa.
I hope Busch Light gets a lot of positive feedback from that sponsorship.
I would think they would. I can't imagine them not. Ron, what are some of your farm show memories?
2018 went down there. Had a great time. I think that was the 50th, I think, in 2018 when I went for the 50th show.
Yeah, it was.
Lee Greenwood came out. It was a big surprise. He came out, did the national anthem. Nobody knew. So it was a surprise. I mean, I knew something was going to happen. I had insight that something was going to be interesting, but it was kind of cool when he came out and did the national anthem. And I kind of gave my buddy Dave Bennett a hard time texting him while he was announcing, and actually helped him a little bit. I saw some things going on there at the starting line with a couple of tractors that was sending him some information of what I was seeing going on.
Oh, good.
And he looked like the smartest cat in the house there. But he knew what was going on without even being there. There at the starting lines, he was at the other end of the track. But
awesome.
I told him I'd look for some stuff this week too and try to help him out if I seen some things going on. But be his spotter, if you will.
Yeah, you gotta have a color guy. You know, what's Bob Euchre in Major League? He had that color guy to the right of him. You know, didn't say a lot, Ron.
The guy that never said a word, right?
Yeah. All he said was, "You can't say that on the radio."
That's the greatest movie ever. I love that.
It is. It is. What class? Just as a fan, Ron, not as outlaw big guy. What class you excited about seeing down there?
You know, of course, I like the pickup classes. I like the mod 4-wheel drive.
Yep.
Like the 2-wheel drive. Big pros. Looking forward to seeing the 4-1s down there.
Yep.
See how Daly does. Yeah, I mean, interested to see how Mark's going to do, you know, in a super farm class.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's the two, you know, he basically had to go down, you know, and then Meddings and Porters are bumping up to compete. Like, basically Clint said, you know, we want to be competitive, you know, so I know they have a bigger Charger on as well. So it's good to hear that, you know, that Porters are happy with how it sounds and stuff. So
and then you got the mod tractors, you know, you got Neves, you know, that's a new tractor for them. You know, they got their first, you know, full season in with that tractor, and now they're adding 3,000 horsepower in the form of, you know, another engine to run, you know, in the 7,500 pound class. So be interesting to see how Cameron adjusts that added horsepower, a shorter track, just everything different coming at him here for when he's in the spotlight here this week in Louisville. So yeah, excited about all of them. Honestly, I'll be every single session watching every single hook.
Love it. Yeah, get your camera phone out tomorrow when you get there, Ron, and start posting away. I'll catch up with you Thursday. We got to highlight all the outlaw pullers, and then it's just a great event. It's a great event. I love the neutrality of it. Is that a word? But
yep,
it is. Everybody comes together. Like, what did Josh say earlier? It's the like Indy Daytona. It was funny. Oh, the Super Indy Daytona 5000 of pulling. So well said, Mr. Ryan.
So yeah, maybe we can go live some while we're there and interview some of our pullers that maybe haven't pulled and some that have already pulled.
Yeah.
We'll go live with them. And
I'm excited to see Cotton Candy. So Neves' tractor. So
yeah, it'll be rooting for him. He pulls, just to let folks know who's pulling tomorrow night. You know, if you're not going, you know, by the live stream and cheer on our outlaws, the 4-wheel drive class, Joe Claypool, Charlie Miller will be pulling as well. Then Cameron Neves and the mod tractors. Super Farms, Mark Roberts, one of our guests tonight. Pro Stocks, Clint Medding, and the Bulletproof Buck, and Gray Porter. And his John Deere will be down there tomorrow night. So quite a few outlaws hooking there on the first night of pulling tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I think, let me scroll through the Facebook page one more time, quick, Ron, before we hang her up. So
Gotcha.
I feel like I scheduled all the posts so far. Those are our Friday competitors right there. 3 2-wheel drive trucks and 2 4-1s. There's a points champ. And then this would be Thursday night. Yep. Whip It.
Yep.
Cole and Connor.
Right.
And then that was from a Young Gun post. Davidson's. I went the wrong way on my stickers.
Kelsey just got into the
Polish Championship.
Right. Yeah. Get a picture of Foxy Lady's throttle hand. Assuming it's a beer tap.
When the Outlaws come to Louisville.
Oh, it's Texas.
That's Nelson's.
Texas Brigade coming in there. What is it, Josh? Is it a beer tap handle? What is it? Suspense is killing me. No? Okay. Is that the Zycheck? No, that's Foxy Lady.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever stalked Dave Nelson on social media, Ron. I talked to him.
He has lots of stalkers, just to let you know.
What's that, bud?
He has lots of stalkers. It's an issue for him.
Does he? Yeah. A purple snap-on screwdriver. Attaboy. Attaboy. These are some of Simon's rigs, and then Nelson's right there. So that's cool. Let's see here. Yeah, there's our pictures. We showed Dave's video was kind of popular, 40,000 people of him walking down the ramp and showing that off. That's pretty neat. So
he's becoming quite the Facebook
he's kind of a big deal. Like he likes to stand behind the camera and talk, you know. I like that. It's better for the camera too, Ron, you know. So it's better for the camera too. Here's our Young Guns.
I think we're approaching what we're in the mid-20s. I think for Outlaw Young Guns signed up so far. That's
such a cool program. I've been trying to share everybody that, you know, the Outlaw pullers that are going, been sharing stuff to the Facebook page. We get lots of comments on there and stuff, so it's been fun. So here's I found this on TikTok, Cole Barrett. A beautiful high stakes horsepower.
They got it all polished up. Look at that.
Yep.
Shining.
All those Outlaw sponsors, DeKalb will be happy, Schaefer's. Looking good.
That's Gary Barrett. He'll be hooking Friday night.
Yep, with the 4-1s.
4-1 class.
And then here's our Tuesday night, or tomorrow night, Wednesday night. There's Cotton Candy.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a great time.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. I'm jacked. I'm ready.
I am too. So, well, Ron.
Yep.
We have taken away an hour and 34 minutes of somebody's life that they'll never, ever get back.
Can't get it back. It's gone.
But shame on them for sticking with us the whole time, Ron. That's all. It's, you know.
And at the same time, we appreciate them tuning in. So
yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can't say that on the radio. So. Well, I'll see you down there.
All right, buddy. Safe travel.
Yeah, next Tuesday, we got to start. Keep pumping. Keep pumping.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, buddy.
Folks, thanks for tuning in.
I'll go find me some video. Got me some video to play from Rock Valley last year. I know I got that right, y'all. Have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna play this video and I'm gonna let you go to bed. Where's it at? I think I'd be better at this by now. Boom, 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 boom. I cannot find it. Oh, well. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching.